consultancy firm to learn more about it. But for my small business, I have paused for a while.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
I'm now with them. Yeah.
So how do you manage your time? Like you need to write books, you have to go to
Always
farm,
have
run your business.
Yeah. I always have time for. I have the time for work, time for research, and also one thing I always love about the consulting. One of my skills that I'm developing is research. I always love market research. So sometimes when I'm not doing anything at work, or my schedule is exhausted, I just then pick a topic in the industry and research about it. And also after the books, usually I write it in the evenings because of work. So I have like 2 books ongoing that I have to work on it. And each time I get new ideas about it, writing more books.
Yeah, obviously ideas are
Writing more.
popping out of our head.
Yeah, so I have a journal where I write my books and my ideas. So last time, I don't know if you saw, I saw me post a art on this thing, the Instagram.
Which one?
Art. I did the cover of my book. I did a merch on a T-shirt.
The cover which was
Yeah.
solid black color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So I started to experiment my skills in art. Though I was like previously I was having some interest in it, but I didn't develop it. So I saw some platform where you can place your art and then people will go and look at it. If they like it, they buy it. So I started to experiment it. So I have a lot of things going on. The consulting, the books, and now new business ideas too are coming.
That's nice. Even I got to learn a lot of things from you.
It's helping me with the business ideas is the journal, because I have a journal where I write only for my business ideas. And one thing I realized about mental state is when you start writing it, you see that it will become a habit. So anytime you get new business idea, you write it down. And when you write it down, your mind is focused that I have to develop this idea into action. Your mind is always on it because your mind has flowed out the idea onto the paper. And when you are writing it, you be speaking to yourself small. So it's like it's going out and it's coming in. So anytime you have a remembrance that, oh, I have to do this idea, I have to do it. So it's a good thing.
That's it. But so, are you like following Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. club, like waking up on time, making your schedule? For 2 hours you're supposed to do this, for another hour you're supposed to write your book, so then you have to go for your consultancy firm. So is there any specific schedule which you're following, or you're just going with the flow?
Like a role model in the industry.
Yeah.
Okay. Robin is part, and also Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins. Yeah, I read one of his books, is it Unlimited Power, and also pushes it also pushed me. It's one of the books that I read that pushed me into writing personal development. So I have 2, Tony Robbins, and Jay Shattuck too is one of my I look up to. I like his videos, and yeah, so I'm still looking around to look some of the mentors that I can look up to, but I don't look up to them fully 100%. I have my style and they also have their style, but some of the things I look up to them.
So do you have, as an author, do you have any advice for your fellow authors on how to improve their writing skills? Sometimes we have authors block block in our brain and we are not able to write more. So any ideas for that?
Yeah, first you have to start journaling. Like you have to write your ideas of, as I said, in a book form or something like a writing pad so that you never forget your idea. And also they should continue writing and improving.
Right.
How I put them in you, the second and the third book that I'm working on, I've seen that the writing style has improved. So, everything, habits is important. So when you start writing one book, two book, three book, it then becomes a habit.
Right.
It becomes a habit, becomes part of you. Then it will be like a routine that you do every day.
Indeed. In the initial phases, I wrote one book. Like it's a fictional book, so it took me months to write it. But now it's, I guess, fourth book is ongoing, and I'm writing on daily basis. Like you said, habit is important. Without habit, we cannot write anything or cannot do anything in this world, which is that's what I believe. So, do you have any message for the people in the world? Message regarding venue, or can you tell them how to get to know about our potential well in our life, both personal and professional life? Any message for anyone?
Okay. I would like, sorry, but I would like you to repeat the question again.
Yes. Okay, you would like me to repeat my question again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was asking, you have written a book, Venue. In that book, you have described about knowing our potential. So for the people in the world out there, do you have any message for them how they can get well in their personal as well as in their professional life?
Yeah, I always say, I don't know, there is no other competition with you than with yourself. So if you want to move higher in life, you have to win the inner self before it will come out.
Indeed.
Yeah. So and we have a lot of potentials in us that we can imagine. So when you experiment it, then you realize that you have it. When you experiment it, you just don't, if you have, let's say you have seen one or two potential in you, don't just block that I have only two potentials, so I can do only two things. Just open your mind, do things. When you feel like the gas in you feel like doing certain things, you do it. An example is like with the red bubble stuff about artists. Though I knew something about like something about art that I knew I had, but I didn't practice it. So when I saw this platform, I said, then let me try it. So I realized that I have a growing desire and ability to draw or do an artwork. So we have a lot in us that we can imagine.
That's true. We need to experiment out things. If we are feared, we are not able to change ourselves. If we are not experimenting, we will be back to zero again. That's what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
It's a great message.
Oh, thank you.
So actually, last night I had one session and we have talked about only changes, how to change ourselves so that we can become a better human, a better person in future. So experiments are things which we are going to do in life from now on.
Yeah, you have to experiment.
So how's your country handling with COVID-19?
Oh, okay. It's I'll say we are managing. And with the vaccine, it seems like the country is rolling it out stages by stages, and they have selected because they selected the civic society, like the president and those ministers to test it first. So after, then it will come to some of the citizens in the country. So we are obliging with the protocol, the nose masks and stuff.
Yeah. Even I heard the vaccines are very at low cost. No, vaccines are available at very less amount, I guess, in your country. Even in our country, same situation is there.
Yeah. The vaccine, like the first one, they tested it for, as I was saying, they selected some of the personalities who can go and test it first, especially with the public servants and those stuff. So they brought in the second one, and then they are testing before they spread it to the whole country.
Okay, let's hope for the best. So
yeah,
Brigitte?
So we are following the protocols too.
Yeah, we need to follow protocols, right?
Yeah. But COVID-19, though it has brought fear and a lot of stuff, but it has helped in some way. Okay. It has brought fear on us, but fear and panic. But if you are able to overcome the inner self that is experiencing the fear, you know that you can even strive even in COVID-19.
Yeah, the fear is ongoing, and because of that fear, many has lost their life. I mean, from mental pressure. So is there any message for them?
Oh, okay, I'll say they have everything. The power of the mind lies with them, so they should use it for, and they shouldn't fear. They should use it for, because COVID-19 has come to stay, so we have to also manage. But they shouldn't put fear in their head or in their minds that these are the things will happen to me. People are perishing. I also die. They should not think about it, but rather they should look at the beautiful side of what COVID-19 is bringing. But they shouldn't fear, move forward.
That's true. So, Brigitte, I had a nice evening with you. Oh, it must be afternoon in your country, right?
Yes, it's 12:30 here.
Sorry?
And I guess your place is around 12:30.
Okay. It's evening here, and I had a brilliant time with you, and I hope people can learn and inspire by you like I have got inspired by you. I have gone halfway through from your book. Only a few chapters are remaining. So it's a great book. I personally loved it, and it did motivate me to getting my potential known. I was afraid. No, seriously, I was afraid to take a role of graphic designer. But when I read your book, I was like, okay, why not? Let's do the experiment. What harm can it will cause? So I have went for the training, and it's going pretty good. All thanks to you.
I am very happy. Like the main purpose is the impact. So if people are impacted, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for.
I'm sure, like me, many have inspired, and your impact has been gone on them. So you're doing a superb job. All the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice evening.
You too. Have a fantastic evening.
Okay.
Okay.